Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in a recent video of mine, I had unboxed a new handbag, which is this Celine Pico belt bag. And in that video, you guys had mentioned that you wanted me to do a video talking about what's in my bag or what fits in this cute little mini bag, as well as compare what fits in this bag to what fits in another very tiny bag of mine, which is the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. So that's what today's video is about, and I'm going to show you guys various combinations of what fits in both of these bags because I know that everyone carries different things with them. So I wanted to give you guys some options, and if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, hi, my name is Carol, and on my channel here on YouTube, I do a lot of fashion, luxury, and style content. So if you like this video, definitely check out my channel, watch a few more of my other videos, and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future uploads. So let's get into the video. So before I get into what fits in both of these bags, I first want to do a quick size comparison between the Celine Pico belt bag as well as the Nano Speedy from Louis Vuitton. So when you look at the two bags side by side, they basically look like they're approximately the same in size. And if I hold them up to the camera, you can see that they're approximately the same at a glance, but when you look at the base of the two bags, you will see that the Nano Speedy is a tiny bit bigger. So in terms of total volume, the Nano Speedy does have a bit more capacity, especially when you look at the side angle of the bag. You'll see that it is approximately the same width as the base up until right about here, which is when it starts to curve inwards. But on the Pico belt bag, you will see that it starts to curve inwards a lot faster because it comes up to more of a point at the top. So because of that, I would say that the Nano Speedy does have a little bit more capacity inside. But the great thing about the Pico belt bag is towards the top of the bag, it does widen a little bit. So because of that, and along with the fact that the zipper goes all the way across, if you had something that was a bit bigger or wider, it actually is easier to put that inside this bag. You can just slip it straight in. You don't have to angle it in any way to get it inside the bag. So if I'm putting my phone inside, for example, and I only have the iPhone 11 Pro, which isn't one of the biggest phones out on the market right now, it's easier to put it inside the Pico belt bag compared to the Nano Speedy, because with the Nano Speedy, I do have to angle it in and then fiddle with it a little bit to get it to lay the way that I want it to. So that's something to keep in mind. But the great thing about the Nano Speedy is that because it is in this more unstructured canvas material compared to this stiffer leather on the Pico belt bag, it is much easier to maneuver your items inside to allow for more things to fit in there. So for example, if you wanted to put an extra tube of lipstick in there and you try to put it in your bag and it doesn't quite fit, you can shift things over a slight bit just to accommodate the lipstick. And I am the type of person that likes to carry multiple tubes of lipstick or lip gloss with me, so that is something that I actually really like about the Nano Speedy, because if I just wanted to put a final little something in there, it's much easier to do it in the Nano Speedy than the belt bag. And I just wanted to mention a few quick things about the zipper on the Pico belt bag. So this bag is actually very secure because not only do you have the zipper opening, but you also have this magnetic closure right here to further secure your bag. So because of that, you could just leave this unzipped all the time, and that will give you a little bit more capacity in your bag because you're not limited by the zipper having to close. So if you had something that you wanted to put in here that is a little bit too tall, you could just leave the zipper open and use that item in your bag. And another thing is, even though there is this tab here to open the zipper even further, I usually just unzip it to right about here and keep this tab inside the bag at all times, because I find that when I have a bunch of stuff in here, it is really hard to stick the tab back into the bag because it just gets caught on whatever I have inside my bag. So I just unzip it up to right about here, and as you can see, you can really see everything that would be inside your bag at a glance. So I don't find that not using the zipper to its full capacity makes it an issue. So next I want to show you guys which of my smaller SLGs as well as my phone will fit into the Nano Speedy. So here I have a very standard card holder as well as my iPhone 11 Pro, and then I have the small as well as the medium sized Kirigami pouches. So first off, let's start with my phone, which does fit in here, but I do have to angle it to get it inside the bag. And then here is my card holder, which also fits very nicely in here. And then the Kirigami pouch in the small size also fits in here very nicely too. And this is what the bag looks like with those 3 items inside. So that still leaves a good amount of room for other items in here. And oh yeah, do keep in mind that if you don't properly balance what's in your bag, it does have a tendency to fall over like that. But that is kind of the extent of my SLGs that fit in there, because there is no way of getting this medium Kirigami pouch in there whatsoever, no matter how hard I try. So that is the extent of my SLGs that will fit in here. And I don't personally have the mini pochette from Louis Vuitton, which is a tiny bit smaller than the Kirigami pouch. So I'm not entirely sure if that will fit in here, but I kind of feel like even if it did, it would be kind of pointless to use that pochette for this bag. And because a lot of you guys have asked me if a larger iPhone fits into these mini bags, I unfortunately don't have the larger size iPhone. So what I did was I went online and I looked up a sort of stencil or cutout of the larger iPhone. And I basically cut that out and put it on a sheet of cardboard so I can at least demonstrate to you guys that this does in fact fit in these bags. Of course, you're not going to get the 3-dimensional look, but I think this serves its purpose. So if I just show you guys this, it is a little bit of a tight fit in there, but it does eventually fit in this bag. And you just have to work around the seams of the bag as well as the zipper. So that does fit in here. So if you had a bigger phone, it is a little bit challenging to get it in and out, but it does eventually work. So yeah, that's that. And I hope you guys have a good laugh at this. So even though I'm laughing at the fact that I just printed out a stencil of a fake iPhone, I actually think that this is kind of a smart thing to do if you're maybe thinking of buying a bigger phone and you just wanted to check if it will fit into your bags. Just go online, look up a cutout of a larger iPhone and print that out and test that on your bags. And similar to the Nano Speedy with this Pico belt bag, my phone as well as my usual card holder, as well as the small Kirigami pouch will also fit in here very nicely, and that is what this all looks like. And the great thing about this bag is the medium Kirigami pouch, which didn't fit into the Nano Speedy, will actually fit in here with a little bit of maneuvering. I just have to move aside some other items to make space for this. So as you can see, this is what this looks like with the medium Kirigami pouch in there. And even though, like I mentioned, you wouldn't be able to close the zipper if you put items that are too tall in here, I'm not even going to try to close the zipper because I don't want to scratch the canvas. But because there is this magnetic closure, you can actually close this very securely, even like so. And this is what this looks like from the top. So yes, you do see this gap in the zipper here, but it's not that big of a deal to me. And since the medium Kirigami pouch is a little bit taller as well as wider than the mini pochette from Louis Vuitton, if you had that SLG and you wanted to use it in this bag, that SOG would fit in here a lot better than this Kirigami pouch does. So I just took everything out of this bag so I can show you guys what my silly little cutout of the iPhone 11 Pro Max looks like in here. And it fits in here very nicely because of that wide opening on top. And this is what that will look like in here, and it's actually much easier to place this in this bag compared to with the Nano Speedy. So this is everything that I usually carry with me inside one of my mini bags, not only with my Nano Speedy, but also with my Pico belt bag. So I have a mirror, the AirPods Pro, and then 2 tubes of lipstick or lip gloss, a bottle of perfume, my phone, car keys, house keys, which is bulkier than most people's house keys, I feel like. And then I have my sunglasses, hand sanitizer, a medicine bottle, my card holder, a pack of tissues, and then a tube of lotion. And all of this fits into this bag perfectly fine, and there's also room to spare. So I'll put everything in and show you guys what that looks like. So this is what it looks like with everything in my bag. So up on top, I have my sunglasses, and then a lot of the looser items are over on this side. And under my sunglasses, I have my phone, card holder, a pack of tissues, and my mirror. So everything that is more rectangular in shape. And then anything that can potentially spill, I try to keep it upright. So here is the bottle of hand sanitizer, and my perfume is over here. And then at the very bottom, I usually keep my keys because I don't have to access them that often when I'm out and about. So I just keep them on the bottom so it's not really taking up space that I could be using for other things. And as you can see, there still is room to spare. So for example, if I wanted to put the small Kirigami pouch in there, I could also slot this in, and this will easily close up. And if I didn't want to put that pouch in there, I could also put, for example, a tie to go and another tube of lipstick if I wanted to, and a pen, and this will also close really nicely. So as you can see, you will start to see some marks on the canvas of where your items are. So this mark you see over here is actually my mirror. And the other side, you can probably see a little bit of creases too, but I think it's kind of inevitable. And even if you had less items in here, you might also be able to see some marks on the canvas. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. So yeah, it fits so much. So this is what the Pico belt bag looks like with all of those same core items in it. And as you can tell, this bag is a lot more filled to capacity compared to with the Nano Speedy. And if I wanted to close the zipper on this bag, I wouldn't really be able to fit much else in here without hindering its ability to close. But if I wanted to leave it open, I could probably fit in maybe like 1 or a maximum of 2 small items in here. But as it is right now, the zipper does close perfectly fine. And this is what that looks like. So usually I would just tuck this zipper pull into the bag. And I just wanted to show you what I mean by not liking to pull this tab out and unzip it all the way, because it's so hard to try to stuff it in here every single time. If you put in a little bit of effort, it does go in, but I just don't think it is quite worth it. So this is what this looks like. And then you can just secure the bag with the magnetic closure. It's not usually this hard. So yes, now it's closed, and this is what it looks like. And since this bag is a lot more structured, you don't really see any lumps and bumps on the bag. So that's what this looks like, and it looks a lot sleeker. And this is what the bag looks like if I wanted to put the small Kirigami pouch in there instead. And in order to make that fit, I had to take out the small pill bottle as well as one of my tubes of lip gloss. So yes, you do have to pick and choose what to put in here. And with this, it also zips up perfectly fine. And this is what it looks like. So that is it for this video comparing what fits in the Celine Pico belt bag versus the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, especially since the Celine bag is such a new release, and I know there's not many videos on YouTube about this bag right now. So if you like this video, definitely do give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments down below if you have any other questions about either of these bags, especially the Celine Pico belt bag, because I will be doing a full review on that bag very soon. I just want to use that bag a decent amount and really get a good sense of what I think about it before putting a review together. So if you have any questions about the bag or any information that you want to know before you decide whether you want to purchase it or not, definitely let me know and I'll include that information in the video I put together. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing as well as hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out on that video as well as any future ones that I upload. And I'll leave 2 videos up on the screen for you to watch next, so I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.